The most important part about creating an online class is to have a consistent flow in your curriculum. Whether you're teaching an online class, a remote class, a synchronous class, whatever class that it is online, I want you to make sure that you're following these next steps so that your students understand exactly how your class is going to flow. If this is our first time meeting, hi, I'm Ashlee Espinosa. I am a college professor, an online teacher, and a musical theater coach. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make your class really easy for your students to follow along. If you want more tips and tricks and techniques for online teaching, I've got a playlist of this large series I've collected. Go ahead, I'll link it down in the bottom description for you. Go ahead and click on it and take a look at it. It's got tons of other tips and tricks that I've been sharing. And if you use Canvas LMS for your online teaching, then I've got a series down below that I'll link for you with tons of videos and tutorials to help you out. When you're teaching your online class, the most important part is for your students to know what is coming next, when I have access to every module or lesson, and when everything is due. If this is a class that has a grading criteria, a K through 12 or a college level course or a certificate course. So what I want you to think of first off is, when is every module and lesson going to unlock? And when is everything going to be due if there is grading included in your online course? So what I like to do is I like to have everything unlock on a weekly basis, especially for my college courses. So Monday at 1 a.m., every student knows that that week's module is going to unlock and they have access to it, and everything that is due, whether it's quizzes or exams or discussions or any assignment, that it's going to be due at Sunday by midnight. Now, let me tell you why I do that. It's really, really important. I asked and surveyed the first 3 years I started teaching online at the college level. I surveyed all my students, and one of the most important things and feedback I got from them was that they were so grateful that I gave them through the weekend. Because many adults that are going to college or taking these online classes are working during the week or have kids or have families, and the only time they're going to have is going to be on the weekend or late in the evening. And also, a lot of college students really like to work during the nighttime. So it really depends on the age range that you're teaching and how your class is set up. But whatever it is, make sure they know when it unlocks, how long they have to access that module or that lesson, and when everything is due. I want you to set those days. Make sure that you also have times. Again, you want to be specific and concise with the flow of your class. And I want you to actually tell the student at the beginning of the semester when the module is going to unlock and when it's going to close and when everything is due. Keep it consistent. If you're doing quizzes or discussions or assignments, every single week, every single module, have the exact same due date and time. Your students want to know when everything is going to happen. And they want to be consistent because every teacher does teach differently. And if they know at the very beginning and you give them a video, or if you're online in Zoom, you're telling them how the class is filling with your syllabus, you tell them, hey, every Monday this unlocks, this is when the discussion is due, on Friday the quiz is due, and then you have until Sunday, whatever it is. But really give them more time than you think to access it, because most people that are taking online classes want the flexibility of working at their own pace. Maybe they want to get it all done in an hour or a day. Maybe they want to stretch it out because that works for them. Maybe they want to do it all in the weekend. So be consistent, but set those due dates and those lock and unlock times for your modules. Another part about being consistent in your class is to have a regular means of communication. What I like to do is every single Monday at 8 a.m., they get a video, yes, a video from me telling them what's coming up this week, reminding them of anything that's due, also doing a recap of last week and how they did and what not to forget, and giving them some shout outs from maybe some students that did really, really well. So you feel like you have a one-on-one connection with them, especially if you're not meeting on any type of online synchronous video fashion. So give them a video, a recap, especially if you're not doing anything in a synchronous fashion. I like for them to see my face. That is the biggest compliment I ever got from students. One time, I literally had a student, I was on a campus, and from across the street during campus, they walked by me and they were like, "Oh, Professor Espinosa, Professor Espinosa." And I looked at them and I was like, "Yes?" And they were like, "I took your online class in the winter. You were awesome. I recognized your face from all the videos you sent us." And I thought, oh my God, thank you so much. So it gives them that one-on-one connection. So I would really strongly encourage you to record a video and give that to them in your synchronous class, whether it's the inbox in Canvas or a message or a post, or maybe it starts at the beginning of every single module. For my on-demand classes that I teach outside of any institution that I teach on my own in my own studio, I make sure that at the beginning of every single module there's a video of me saying, hey, this is what this module is about. This is what we're going to focus on, and when you're done, here are the next steps. So you're giving them in a little nutshell what they would get in a face-to-face meeting with you. Formatting your online class, we want to keep that consistent as well. So every single module, every single unit, every single lesson should have a very similar flow, whether it's lecture video, text, images, and then they take the quiz, and then they do a discussion post, and then they do the final checklist. That flow, that template should be consistent throughout your entire online course. So again, they know the flow of the class, they know what's happening, and they know every single module is going to have this many lessons, then I'm going to do this assignment, then I'm going to do that assignment, and when I do that one, I go through the checklist that you've given me, and I make sure I've done every single thing. So really being clear, concise, and to the point with your students creates that atmosphere of them knowing what's to come and what's to expect. And it really lowers their anxiety, and they feel like they can be successful because they know what you expect in that class. If this video is helpful for you, please don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos in the future. Turn on the bell if you want to get notified when the videos come out. I have new videos coming out for you every single week. Happy teaching. Leave me any questions you have below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.